Good evening and welcome to the Fall 2020 induction ceremony of the Beta Theta Tau chapter and the Alpha Omicron Beta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Our chapters are joining together to honor the achievements of students at DCTC and Inver Hills. My name is Mary Sandine, and I serve as the co-president and vice president of scholarship for the Phi Theta Kappa chapter at Inver Hills Community College. Today, you will be inducted as new members into Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for two-year colleges. This society has been recognizing academic achievement of students since its founding in 1918 and has grown from 8 charter chapters in Missouri to around 1,250 chapters located in all 50 United States and throughout the world. Today, you will join the approximately 250,000 outstanding two-year college students who are active members of Phi Theta Kappa. Membership in this society entitles you to much more than recognition. It's your ticket to building a better you. As a member of Phi Theta Kappa, you have the opportunity throughout the academic year to engage in scholarly activities, earn academic scholarships, develop and practice leadership roles, enjoy fellowship with other scholars, and provide service to the community. Scholarship, leadership, fellowship, and service are the hallmarks of a Phi Theta Kappa member.
My name is Karina Fazzari, and I am the Vice President of Service for the Phi Theta Kappa chapter at Dakota County Technical College. Keeping these hallmarks in mind, we want to challenge you as inductees to pursue the Outstanding Service Award. This award is given to Phi Theta Kappa members graduating this academic year who have completed 20 hours of service during the academic year or 10 hours each semester. Members can earn hours toward the Outstanding Service Award through attendance at Phi Theta Kappa meetings, participation in the chapter's service projects, such as highway cleanup or volunteering at campus events. Your outstanding service will not only earn you this award, it will help build a foundation of service, leadership, scholarship, and fellowship within Phi Theta Kappa at Dakota County Technical College and Inver Hills Community College. To publicly recognize Phi Theta Kappa members who have earned the Outstanding Service Award, recipients will be given honor cords to wear at the commencement ceremony, as well as extra recognition in the commencement ceremony program. For additional information on upcoming Phi Theta Kappa meetings and events, where you can earn hours towards the Outstanding Service Award, contact one of your officers or advisors.
Thank you, Karina. As we begin our ceremony today, we will first honor the students who have taken leadership roles in each of our chapters. The officers of the Dakota County Technical College chapter of Phi Theta Kappa are Brandon Folson is our chapter president, Karina Fazzari is our chapter vice president, Katie Duos is our chapter secretary, and Robert Levers is our chapter treasurer.
The officers of the Inver Hills chapter of Phi Theta Kappa are Mary Sandine, our co-president and vice president of scholarship, and Ann Sandine, her sister, who is our co-president and vice president of service, who couldn't join us today, but who we really want to honor for her good work for our chapter. As these student leaders assume their obligations as officers of the chapter, they should renew their pledge of membership of the Phi Theta Kappa. Each officer is charged with the responsibility of learning the duties of their office and executing their office duties to the best of their abilities. They are duly recognized as the executive officers of each chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, and we pledge the support of the members of this chapter to you. Scott, will you now lead the officers of both chapters in the membership oath?
I will, thank you. As I state the oath to the officers, you can keep your mic muted, but repeat after me. I state your name, do solemnly promise to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa, and I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. Congratulations, leaders. Now I'd like to introduce you to our keynote speaker today, who is Brett Colas. Brett is a full-time English instructor and a colleague of mine at DCTC. He also serves as the DCTC Lions Club advisor. Brett has presented at several literary conferences, including the Research Society for Victorian Periodicals at Yale University, the Arts and Humanities Conference in Honolulu, Hawaii, the Victorian Conference in Richmond, Virginia, and the Humanities Conference at Northern Illinois University. In 2014, Brett won the Minnesota Instructor of the Year Award, selected by the Minnesota State College Student Association. And last year, in 2019, Brett was selected as DCTC's nominee to the Board of Trustees Outstanding Educator Award. And by the way, today is Brett and his wife's 32nd wedding anniversary, so congratulations, Brett.
Well, I most certainly want to say thank you to Scott Gunderson for that warm introduction. And thank you, Mary Sandine and Karina Fitzgerald and all the members of Student Life for organizing this fantastic event. And thank you, the new members of PTK, for permitting this English teacher an opportunity to celebrate this remarkable accomplishment. After all, your induction into this prestigious organization, it means a lot. Membership to PTK means more than a notation on your college transcript, although that is cool. It also means that you've joined the family of over 3 million fellow scholars worldwide. You're in great company. But membership to this honor society means something else. Consider, if you will, that this accomplishment is a rite of passage, a mile marker in your life. In fact, I would say this: you who are attending tonight are destined to achieve, and you are among those who have proven time and time again that goals can be reached. And if I may be so bold, it's not unlikely that each of you might someday be so successful that you write your own autobiography. That's right. Your own book about you and your inspiring life. After all, this is what successful people like you do. Steve Jobs, Nelson Mandela, Malala Yousafzai, Martin Luther King Jr., Margaret Thatcher, and even Ozzy Osbourne wrote his own autobiography. And this leads me to my principal point today. Now, I teach composition class, as many of you know, because I recognize a lot of the faces here today. And the first assignment in the first week of school that students need to complete is to compose a title for their not yet written autobiography. They don't need to write their autobiography, just the title. Now, ostensibly, this teaches essay formatting and helps my senile brain remember names. But the real score is that it makes each student reflect on his or her own life. What defines them? What is important to them? What has life taught them so far? So this is what I'm going to ask you tonight. What is the title of your autobiography? If you were assigned this tonight, what would your book title say? Now, I'd like to share with you a few titles that my students have composed for this assignment. I think you'll find them interesting, unique, and as clever as I did. These are actual autobiography titles students have turned in. Number 1, Nice Guys Don't Always Finish Last. Next one, Dreaming Deeply, an exploration of life and its meanings. Number 3 was written by a student of mine who was a veteran. A Marine's struggle to be human again in an endless war. Number 4, I still remember him, very philosophical mind. A man between worlds, when to compromise and when to conquer. This next one I still can't quite figure out, but I found it quirky enough that I wanted to include it. The life of an aspiring Disney princess. The next two are just I love metaphors, as most English teachers do, and these are just great. Stories in my building, my life as an architecture student. Next one, Hunting Irony. I can see the whole world when I'm in a blind. And this last one, I just is probably my all-time favorite autobiography title composed by a student, Doing the Hokey Pokey, How I Turn Myself Around. So I ask you tonight, what is your title? What defines you? Now, 19th century poet and playwright Oscar Wilde was fond of saying, a good friend is someone who stabs you in the front. Obviously, friendship was really important to him. But what about you? You had to sacrifice a lot to get here tonight. Good grades require time, intelligence, and hard work. So what did you need to give up to get here? Did you have the support of family, of an employer, of friends? Asking yourself at what cost might help you to determine your autobiography title. After all, George Bernard Shaw was fond of saying, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Now, Tony Robbins, the famous motivational speaker, used to say there are only two things that motivate us into action: pain and pleasure. It's the fear or pain or the pursuit of pleasure. But I think it's important to understand what Robbins meant by pleasure. He didn't mean a string of shallow hedonistic experiences. Oh, far from it. He meant have a goal so vivid in your mind, so exciting to you personally, that every time you just think about it, it's a pleasure. It's what makes you want to jump out of bed every morning and get at it. Do you have a goal like this in mind? Oh, how fortunate if you do. Then likely this will be part of your autobiography title. So as I wrap up tonight, I know as a speaker, I'm supposed to conclude with a kind of fire up the troops, TED.com kind of crescendo close. But in that vein, the best I can muster tonight is to share with you what would be my autobiography title, and it's simply this: creating a better version of myself and my students, seeking progress and not perfection. Thank you again, and congratulations.
Thank you, Brett, for those inspiring words. To our new members, you are about to be inducted into a scholarly fellowship, which embraces two-year colleges not only in Minnesota, but also of the nation and the world. The fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa. After induction, you will find yourself among members in an atmosphere of scholarship to which you must give yourself to in order for the organization to be meaningful to you. At induction, we will discuss the symbols of Phi Theta Kappa, a candle symbolic of knowledge, which is a servant of wisdom, which dwells with prudence and leads in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment. The white rose typifies purity and beauty of life, with its white buds signifying intellectual associations. Today, we acknowledge this rose, a symbol of our newly formed intellectual friendship.
And finally, this is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. It consists of a golden slab, keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field refers to the golden opportunities that abound on every hand for members to evidence their culture and perform good works. The black band represents the three ideals which bind us together. Shining through the black enamel background are the Greek letters, which are the initials of the Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, on the one side composed of oak leaves and on the other laurel. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful, curling leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society. Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, we hope to honor your accomplishments. Carrie Rush Curl, the Dean of Student Success and Retention at Inver Hills Community College, will read the names of students being inducted into the Alpha Omicron Beta chapter at Inver Hills Community College. And Ann Johnson, the Vice President of Student Affairs at Dakota County Technical College, will read the names of newly inducted members for the Beta Theta Tau chapter at Dakota County Technical College.
Phi Theta Kappa members, faculty, and guests, we are pleased to present to you the following candidates for membership in our honor society. These students have fulfilled all requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship as their hallmarks.
We recommend them for acceptance into their chapter of the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society. Our first student from Inver Hills Community College inducted today is Amina Adiera Abasola. She is a nursing student at Inver Hills, and her plans after graduating are to become a women's health nurse practitioner. Congratulations.
From Dakota County Technical College, Cameron Cater, who is a medical assisting student, and her plans are to work in the field of medical assisting. Congratulations, Cameron.
From Inver Hills Community College, we congratulate Charity Hicks, who's majoring in psychology, and after graduating from Inver Hills, plans include transferring to continue her education. Congratulations. Also from Inver Hills Community College, Shay Hibbing, who's currently majoring in theater. After graduating, she plans to transfer to the University of Iowa for creative writing.
And from Dakota County Technical College, I'd like to congratulate Dame Kamada, who is a business management major, and he plans to transfer to university. Also from Dakota County Technical College is DeAndre L. Slater Sr., who is majoring in network administration, and his plans are to work and continue his educations. Congratulations, DeAndre.
From Inver Hills Community College, congratulations to Emily O'Neill, currently an undecided major. After Inver Hills, she will move on to a university to earn her bachelor's degree.
And from Dakota County Technical College, Esnanam Soares, who is a technical management major, and her plans are, after completing her 2 years of college, she would like to pursue her bachelor's degree and also see how to start her own business. Best of luck and congratulations.
Congratulations to Grace Verver from Inver Hills Community College, an undecided major who currently but who plans to eventually go into nursing. Also from Inver Hills Community College, congratulations to Jeremy Moen, who's currently working on our biology transfer pathway. After graduating from Inver Hills, he'll pursue a bachelor's degree in soil science, soil ecology, or another related degree. And from Inver Hills Community College, congratulations to Jessica Rose Whitmore, currently working on her pre-social work curriculum. After graduating, she will go to Metro State to earn her BA in social work and continue on to earn an MA in psychology and possibly go on for a doctorate in psychology someday.
And from Dakota County Technical College, I'd like to congratulate Joshua Negatich, who is majoring in accounting.
Congratulations to Karina Gatesman from Inver Hills Community College. She's currently one of our emergency medical service students who plans to transfer to university in California. And I can't imagine why after getting this early snow in October. So congratulations, Karina.
And Maria Teresa Lopez from Dakota County Technical College is majoring as a licensed practical nurse. And her plans are to continue on with her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and become a registered nurse. Congratulations.
And from Inver Hills Community College, Olua Tomini Ola, who's currently majoring in psychology. And after leaving Inver Hills, she plans to transfer on to a four-year university. Congratulations.
And I'd like to congratulate Tatiana Paolini Bellatado, who is majoring in business administrations. Congratulations.
Thank you, Carrie and Ann. Now all newly inducted members may follow me in the Phi Theta Kappa oath of membership. As I state the oath, please keep your mics muted, but repeat after me. I do solemnly promise to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa. I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. and to make this object and aim foremost in my mind. Congratulations on your hard work and achievements. We know that there is a system of support for every Phi Theta Kappa member, and as they are inducted, each member was given the opportunity to formally recognize a staff or faculty member who has been an inspiration in their life and has played a valuable role in helping them to achieve academic excellence. I would like to invite President Michael Barron to present these awards to the honorees from both campuses.
Thank you, Brandon. Wow, the presentation of the Golden Apple Awards is a very special part of the Phi Theta Kappa induction ceremony. The Golden Apple Award provides inductees the opportunity to formally recognize staff and faculty members who've played an instrumental role in promoting their academic success and helping them to become a Phi Theta Kappa member. So the following staff and faculty members have been recognized by a Phi Theta Kappa inductee. Austin Allman, Information Systems Technology instructor from Dakota County Technical College. Nathan Blommel, Information Systems Technology instructor also from Dakota County Technical College. Paul Serro, a communications instructor with Inver Hills Community College. Scott Gunderson, business management instructor at Dakota County Technical College. Lauren Johnson, mathematics instructor at Inver Hills Community College. And Jim Leslie, a mathematics instructor also from Inver Hills Community College. Shayla Laurie, English instructor from Dakota County Technical College. Patrice Nadeau, medical assistant instructor from Dakota County Technical College. Marie Saunders, accounting instructor at Dakota County Technical College. Harold Torrance, business management instructor from Dakota County Technical College. Melissa Troen, counselor from Inver Hills Community College. And Colin Underwood, emergency medical services instructor at Inver Hills Community College. So on behalf of the Beta Theta Tau and Alpha Omicron Beta chapters of Phi Theta Kappa and Dakota County Technical College and Inver Hills Community College, I would like to extend sincere gratitude to these staff and faculty members for their outstanding service to students. Thank you for all you do for the members of our society and for the community as a whole.
It is our pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I salute you for your accomplishment, and I challenge you to always uphold the truth and dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of the well-reasoned life, which is a prelude to service and honor. Congratulations and welcome to the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society.